Breaking news: Putin has a pathological fear of dying. In a shocking interview, a senior Russian security official exposed the paranoia within Vladimir Putin's inner circle. The Russian president's paranoia and fixation on his own safety were revealed by Gleb Karakulov, who accompanied Putin to Kazakhstan on his October visit but then fled to Turkey with the Russian leader. After Russia's invasion of Ukraine and subsequent war crimes, Putin has become one of the most high-profile targets in the world, with an arrest warrant having been issued by the International Criminal Court. Karakulov, a former member of the Federal Protective Service, told the Dossier Center that the president was out of touch with reality, shut off from the outside world, and living in an information vacuum inside his fortified homes. As an extra precaution, Putin was rumored to have multiple, identical offices set up in different Russian homes. Karakulov verified that during Putin's visit to Kazakhstan, the Russian president worked from a secure line in a bomb shelter beneath the Russian embassy in Astana. He has closed himself off from the world, Karakulov said during the interview. The way he sees the world has changed. Karakulov's passport and security clearance were verified by the Dossier Center in London, an investigative group funded by Russian critic Mikhail Khodorkovsky. Karakulov claimed he had only seen a small portion of the data available to FSO agents, but that he felt obligated to expose the truth to the Russian people. The former official assured us that security for Putin's trips abroad is foolproof, citing a variety of measures taken to ensure his safety. It's a form of paranoia, Karakulov went on. Putin has an irrational fear of death. The Biological Safety Center is a specialized agency responsible for conducting food safety inspections. According to Karakulov, anyone within an arm's length of the 70-year-old Putin must observe a strict 2-week quarantine prior to any event because of the risk of contracting COVID-19 from him. A strict quarantine must be observed for 2 weeks prior to any event, even those lasting 15 to 20 minutes, he said. I think we're all a little baffled by the fact that this hasn't been put to rest by now. Every member of the president's staff, as far as I'm aware, undergoes multiple daily PCR screenings. When asked why he decided to leave Russia, Karakulov said he could no longer serve Putin. He is believed to be the highest-ranking member of Russia's special services to defect since the start of the war in Ukraine. He referred to Putin as the boss, and said his security team was almost entirely loyal to him. Karakulov called Putin a war criminal, but he still urged his former colleagues to end the genocide in Ukraine. Desertion charges have been filed against him, making him a possible target for Kremlin agents. The ex-official went on to describe how the Russian media assists the government in protecting Putin by misrepresenting his whereabouts. Putin was seen on state television holding meetings at his Novo-Ogaryovo residence outside of Moscow while he was physically present in Sochi. The plan was a hoax meant to fool foreign intelligence at a time when assassination attempts were a major concern. When he was in Sochi, security agents would act as if he were leaving on purpose. A motorcade would leave, and an airplane would arrive. But in reality, he'd be staying in Sochi, he said. This is an elaborate hoax designed to throw off foreign intelligence and, secondarily, to foil any assassination plots against him. Putin's health has been the subject of rumors, which Karakulov briefly addressed. Karakulov maintains that he is in better health than many other people his age, despite reports that a cancer specialist had visited Putin at least 35 times in 4 years.